What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Michelle and I'm a YouTuber and professional athlete. And in case you've seen my channel before, you know I've done lots of crazy stuff. This video is what I eat in a day. Now before we get started, I want to be super clear that everyone has their own unique diet that works for them. What you see in my video today might not work for you. However, one thing that is really common in my diet as well as many other athletes' diets is protein. So I want to say a huge thank you to Premier Protein for sponsoring this video. For my challenge accepted episodes, I'm training anywhere from 2 to 4 hours a day, and making sure I'm eating enough as well as the right things is a huge part of the game. I found that nutrition is just as important as the workout regimen. So I drink at least one protein shake a day after my workouts, and it's been difficult honestly for me to find a good shake that's the right balance of protein, calorie, and chocolate, because your girl loves chocolate. I was so excited to partner with Premier Protein because it's not only tasty and awesome, but it's 30 grams of protein per shake. So if you want to try one after your next workout, be sure to check out the link below. And thanks again so much to Premier Protein for sponsoring a portion of this video. All right, let's dive into my diet. Good morning, guys. It is a lovely, lovely Monday morning. The most important part here is that I need to eat breakfast before I train. Otherwise, it's just really bad news bears. And in the cycling community, we call it bonking, when you just hit rock bottom because you didn't eat enough. So for breakfast, I usually make like an egg white scramble with some mushrooms, maybe some onions in it. I am obsessed with mushrooms. I eat a lot of mushrooms. And then I usually have a bowl of granola adjacent depending on how hungry I am. I like to have that combination of a little bit of protein and a little bit of carbs. So whenever I cook, I like using a non-stick pan because they're super easy to clean, super easy to deal with the food. Start off by spraying down the pan with like a little bit of spray olive oil. You'll notice that like I pretty much just kind of do everything the easiest way possible. So for even these mushrooms, instead of like chopping them, I'm just gonna kind of tear them apart a little bit like this. And then I spray it again with a little more olive oil on top. Add just a tiny bit of salt. Oh, that was way more salt than I wanted. Okay. I love like mixed summer tomatoes. I just think they have a really nice taste when they're all blended together. So I think today, because I'm feeling feisty, I'm gonna throw them in. Okay, so our mushrooms and tomatoes are looking pretty great. Time to add in the eggs. I usually actually use an egg white carton of eggs, but the grocery store I went to didn't have any. So I am unfortunately just having to use regular eggs and crack them. So I'm just gonna do 2 egg whites and 1 egg. I kind of like move the yolk back and forth like this. Boom. And then the last one will be a full egg. I don't drink coffee or tea usually in the morning. I just don't really like relying on caffeine. I always like to have a filled bottle of water with me at all times. That way I'm always just sipping on water and always replenishing that hydration. What I like about this breakfast is it's pretty balanced. I have nuts and granola for fat, the oats, which are carbs, and then protein and vegetables. It's a pretty easy way to kind of hit like all the different food groups. Yay. So breakfast is all done and I'm about to head off to training, get changed, blah, blah, blah. For challenge accepted episodes, I'm training anywhere from 2 to 4 hours a day. This morning I have figure skating. Woohoo! Upcoming challenge accepted. Today I just have 2 hours on ice. Whenever you are exercising for more than an hour, I really recommend eating something at the 45-minute mark. Something I like to do is I bring a handful of nuts with me and I just have it on the sidelines. You know, nuts are a great source of fat, a great source of calories. Okay, so I just finished training and I had my protein shake, and I'm also gonna have my little snack of my chocolate hazelnut almond butter spread. More importantly, it is 108 degrees right now, which means that I need to be drinking a ton of water, not just now, not just during my training, but for the entire rest of the day. So something that I learned when I was a professional cyclist is that hydration and how you hydrate is really, really important. And so I like using a combination of scratch powder with electrolytes as well as these Noon Hydration Sport tablets. You just pop it in your water and it starts fizzing, and it's electrolytes and they're not that many calories. Wait, let me see how many. It's only 15 calories, and it's also really tasty, so I'm gonna have some right now. Okay, so now I'm gonna go home and get ready for the rest of my day, and also in a couple hours prepare for lunch. So for lunch, which I usually like to meal prep, I cook a ton of grilled chicken. And with my grilled chicken, it's usually like garlic, ginger, a little bit of soy sauce, and my secret ingredient is a little dash of white balsamic. And then I also like to pair it with some zoodles. I love zoodles because it's kind of like simulating pasta, but it's made out of vegetables. So we're gonna start with just pre-salting the chicken. I just do like a little light coat. I'm gonna set my chicken in salted side down so that I can salt the other side once it's in the pan. Over here, I'm gonna throw the mushrooms in first before the zoodles because they take a little bit longer to cook. Again, super easy. I don't like cutting things, so that's the way it's gonna be. Sometimes I'll add in a rice or a quinoa. Today I'm not because I'm probably going to have more carbs at the end of the day. Okay, so now we're gonna salt the other side of the chicken, just a little bit, and just a little bit on the mushrooms, not too much. Holy okay. I'm also gonna put on a t-shirt because it's kind of dangerous to cook with your skin exposed, so I'll go do that. Okay, so I'm literally just gonna grab a spoonful of garlic and put it over the chicken. Same with the ginger, and then I'm gonna flip the chicken so that the ginger and garlic are now pan side down. Mushrooms are looking pretty cooked, so I'm gonna add in the zoodles. I'm also now gonna add some soy sauce to the chicken. Okay, so as the zoodles get really close to being done, I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of red sauce to them and a little bit of pesto. Be mindful that if you have pesto, it does have a little bit of Parmesan in it. So if you're sensitive to dairy, I recommend not using much or any at all. You don't really need it. I was just feeling fancy today and I wanted to do something fancy because we're filming a video, so yeah. So I love this lunch because it's just rich with protein and vegetables, but it's still super tasty. Baller. I just wanted to give you guys a couple ideas on some snacks that I have. So I love having raspberries. Raspberries are super awesome. They're a light, easy to process sugar, and they're my favorite berry. I also love having a cup of yogurt. My two favorite brands for yogurt are Siggi's, which is this Icelandic yogurt. It's really, really nice. It's really smooth and creamy and has this like thicker texture. It does have dairy in it. So my non-dairy alternative that I recommend is Kite Hill, which is really great. Brandon, my nutritionist, loves Kite Hill. So both of those are really awesome. All right, guys, I am back home from working on set all day and so excited to cook some dinner and also meal prep all my dinners for the next couple days. Also, Olivia's here. So we are going to be cooking one of my favorite recipes, cilantro lime chicken tacos with an avocado tomato salad. There's this amazing cilantro lime vinaigrette that goes on the side. I think that that is the key part of all of this. Everyone loves it, thinks it's great, and also is surprised at how easy it is. So the first thing that you're gonna need is ground chicken. It gives you that nice lean meat and super high in protein with the texture of a beef taco. All right.
That made the nastiest sound in the world, I'm not gonna lie.
So gross. Is it working? Did I turn on the wrong stove? Okay. Okay, so this is my favorite part of the whole thing, the cilantro lime vinaigrette. I eat it on everything. If you just have a salad separately of this recipe, I put it on rice. It's awesome, and I'm gonna try and make it in this tiny ass blender. Okay, here we go. We're gonna start with a little bit of lime juice, a little bit of honey, rice vinegar, olive oil, and then garlic. I'm gonna link to the full recipe below so you guys can see like the original recipe and make your own determination on how much of everything you want to use. Let's see how this goes. Oh yeah! It looks like a green smoothie, but it smells so good. It's literally perfect. It's the perfect vinaigrette. So it's about halfway cooked. I'm gonna add a couple things to it that would have burned otherwise if we had put them in from the beginning. I'm gonna add some onions. Okay, we're also gonna add a little bit of lime juice, a splash of rice vinegar, a little bit of garlic, root out, and then, oh! I think the most surprising ingredient for the chicken part of this recipe is soy sauce. All right, the chicken's almost done. It looks a little plain, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more soy sauce. It really balances out the garlic and gives you that nice salty flavor too. And then sprinkle some cilantro.
So while you cook your chicken and you make your dressing, you can have your friend doing this. Because you don't want to eat alone.
Yeah! I usually cook this recipe with Garrett. Rest in peace. Fun fact alert. That was lame. Sorry, don't use that. If you have leftover avocado tomato salad, you can use that on top of egg whites in the morning the following day. That's brilliant. So the avocado tomato salad is so easy, like it's dumb. You're basically just gonna mix everything in, the tomatoes, the avocados. You can kind of pick what you want in this. We got all these extra onions from the chicken that we didn't use. May as well put them in here. Gonna add a little bit of salt, a little bit of lime. Is there lime? Ooh. And then a little bit of olive oil. Because olive oil is just such a nice like balancer and neutralizer. And just mix it up. Okay, wait, I'm gonna eat this now. I'm gonna try it. Oh my God. I eat tacos a little bit differently because I like having a taco salad. Here's what I do. I just take a little bit of this, the salad, grab some chicken.
Cute.
We're gonna pretend like that didn't happen. Steven, don't use that.
Oh my God. Look at that color.
I know, it really looks like a garden on a bowl. In a bowl. Things go in a bowl. Sometimes, again, depending on how much exercise I've done in a day, I'll also eat rice with this so I can have more carb. Today, I didn't do like enough exercise to warrant that type of hunger. I'm not that as hungry, so not gonna do that today. And I think that concludes what I eat in a day. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment below what you want to see next, and as always, subscribe, especially if you're new here. I do a lot of health and fitness related content, so be sure to stick around. Also, if you guys end up trying any of the foods or recipes that I showed you today, be sure to take a picture on your Instagram story or Instagram, tag me in it so that I see what you're doing, and I will definitely try and comment and like as many as I can. So, love you guys. That's all for today. Bye! Bye. And Olivia's gotten in on the cooking action over here.
I have a pimple, man.
Oh, it's been a day in the life. We got a whole thing going on, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's start cooking. This is, yep. Let's begin. Okay.
Well, thank God that's over.